Hey, I'm Elena Schwartz. Take two. I'm not sure what happened there. That was pretty funky. So today I'm here to talk about the difference between the masculine model and the feminine model. And so I want to know, does it feel like you're constantly working upstream? Comment below and let me know. My clients are all high achievers, often caught in the endless cycle of hustle, a feeling like you have to keep doing more to create the success you want. But no matter how hard you work, no matter how much pushing you do, your bank account doesn't look like you want it to. Or if you're creating the financial success you want, then you constantly feel like you're hustling, always doing, always in action and not in flow. You're burning out, and you're burning out other parts of your life, like your relationships as well. You're not fulfilled the way you thought you'd be when you finally had that much success. Can you relate? Everywhere I go, I see women experiencing this power gap. One of my mastermind sisters was just talking about this yesterday. The deep desire to be of service, to change the world, but to stop working so freaking hard and not making enough money doing it. And the tendency, the desire, is to throw more action to fix the problem. Yet that's the very impulse that created the issue to begin with. On the one hand, you feel like you're called to a much larger life where you have a bigger impact, influence, a higher level of leadership and income to fulfill that deep sense that there's so much more for you. But on the other hand, the way you've been going about trying to express more life is actually sucking more life out of you. We are by far the most educated and powerful generation of women in recorded history. We're rescuing the global economy, having become decision makers with over $1 trillion of annual spending power. In many American households, we've become the primary breadwinners, and I know that was true when I was married. We're graduating in higher numbers from college than men are, and we've been launching businesses at a rate of 3 times more than what men have been in the last several years. Women in leadership positions are creating success at higher levels in all measures, and women make up the majority of participants in self-development programs and spiritual communities. And many indigenous leaders have prophesied that we, the American Western women, are actually going to save the world, which I really do believe. And yet studies are showing that women are less happy and more depressed than we've ever been. Over 20% of women are on antidepressants, and that doesn't take into account women who are unhappy and unfulfilled and aren't on antidepressants. 6 out of 10 women experience overwhelming financial stress, often to the point where you can't sleep at night. And even though you're starting businesses at a higher rate, an alarming 95% of you will never make over 6 figures, never cross the 6-figure barrier, or have a larger impact, or make the contribution that you really desire to make. And 2 out of 3 of your businesses will fail within 6 years, and that doesn't take into account those businesses that are barely limping along. So what the frick is going on here? It's because you've learned how to create success, how to build your business from the masculine model. And it's served you up until now. It's gotten you where you are because of it. But it's also the very reason that you can't break through the barrier you're stuck at. You weren't built or wired the same way as men, and you shouldn't be doing the same things to create your success either. Your brain is literally hardwired differently than men's brains are, and I'll be talking a lot about that in the coming weeks. So if you're not built or wired the same way, then you need a system that works for who you are and the way you were built and wired, and that's the feminine essence. When you embody your feminine essence, you feel fulfilled and know you are reaching your full potential. The abundance that is your birthright flows to you gracefully, and that means financial freedom. And you give and provide more value with the work that you do. You align with your work so that it's an authentic expression, an authentic extension of you, and it brings you more joy, more adventure, and it becomes fun again. And you step into your powerful leadership as the visionary, as the pioneer, as the trailblazer, the way shower that you're meant to be. And you finally start experiencing true wealth and freedom. That's a system that's intuitive and creative and reveals your own magnetism, so you can manifest, you can call to you what you really want to create in your business. See, most coaches approach business from focusing on goals and strategy, and that again is the masculine model, rather than the approach and tools that help you as a woman serve at your highest level and be paid abundantly for it. Stepping into your feminine essence is the key to having a profound impact in the world and experiencing an unprecedented level of success in your work doing it. So in the coming days, I'm so excited to share something new that I've been working on for you. And I haven't had this much excitement in my business in a really long time. And I'm also putting together a free training, which I'm going to be doing 2 weeks from today, or 2 weeks from yesterday. So stay tuned for more information on that. And comment below and say I'm in if you want more information on the free training, and I'll make sure you receive it. With love and devotion, thanks for joining me.